up, YouTube? It is Lawrence the King here on my low quality camera. Today we're gonna be cooking up a Rio Da Yung Og type beat. Want to make sure y'all tapped in with me. I got a couple of songs with Rio. The biggest one being Who Made This. It's at 4 million in 11 months. Shout out for that. But let's get right to it. Alright, so first things first, we're gonna get the tempo right. In my opinion, I think that it's the 200 to 206. Like, I make a lot of beats for Grind E and Grind E type beats. Like, I low-key listen to Grind E more than anybody. But like, I feel like Rio is also around that same temperament or speed. So we're gonna do one in about 206 BPM today. We're gonna start with the Purity bells. We got the bells set up. Now we just want to do a simple little, I'm gonna start with the pattern of 3, just 3 notes at a time, just to make something that catch my ear. Once I find it, I'm gonna keep going. Alright, so that's what we're doing. We're gonna start off in the D minor or D sharp minor with just something a little simple, and I'm gonna add up on top of that. I'm gonna add a piano next from the 313 VST. Always make mine like a little bit higher or a little bit like high pitch, just so I can move it down an octave on purpose. Next up, we're gonna go ahead and add a violin. So I'm lucky just gonna clone Purity and get that out real quick. And that's basic. I wanted to jump a little bit, you know, it's a Rio type beat, so put a little bounce in it. now next, I'm move on to the percussions like the 808s, the hi-hats, the snare. I want to say this real quick. Like, I promise to you guys, I just tried to record this. It took me maybe like 5 minutes to make it. I'm not even capping. Right? Tried to record it. I go back. I'm like, and there we have it. There's a full beat. Man, that shit wasn't even recording. I was like, damn. So, instead, I'm about to give y'all a brief rundown because that shit was crazy. So for the 808s, I want something super simple, right? I just want to play a little melody and then the 808 with it. This pattern right here, you're going to see this a lot in Detroit styles, especially when it comes to instruments or drum pads. This is a really common style or technique. You know, that's what makes the style. But that's pretty much what I got. I went ahead and layered that with my kick. But usually whenever I use kicks, they're not like right. So I have to put them one octave down and I'll press Control A. Or I'll hold Control, click, and scroll and highlight everything. And I'll hold Alt and use the scroll wheel up and down to control the leveling and volume. I turn the kick down because the kick and the 808 are too strong together. Really think about it like texture. Like, you know, some people don't like the texture of some foods. Like, some people don't like the texture of grits and like shit like that. So think about it like texture to a beat. This is the style. You know, it's the Detroit style, and the texture is always that gritty, rough. You know what I'm talking about? So that's how I get one of those textures is by using an aggressive kick, layering it with the 808, and then turning it down. All right, and then on top of that, I went ahead and added in the open hat, or the 808 thing, I call it. If I could find it. Okay. Besides that, we also had a hi-hat on here today. It was really simple hi-hat melody. I always go with the 1 or 2 pattern. So it's like motion, you know, like it got body in it. But you know what I'm saying. So that's how we're going to do it. With the clap. As you can see, as all the components come together, they start to build up even more. Doing things like this way just kind of helps get that solid sound every time. Like, I'm even missing it. I might add in like a little a symbol that, you know, like a syllabus almost, just, you know, just for that strong little ear catcher. You know what I'm saying? But let's hear the whole thing real quick. So how I layer these beats is it's in 206 BPM, so it's gonna be fast as fuck. Lucky, you gotta have a little bit of skill to rap on these, but you know, we're still following that 16 bar principle. So this is a chorus, this is a verse. So every, you know, chorus or verse, I want to change it up. I obviously want my verses to be a little bit more relaxed than my choruses. So what I did right here is I just took a few notes out, relaxed it, and you know, made it verse ready type shit. Like anybody could go on that because it's so simple. And then when you put them together, it kind of, especially with the intro, it builds up the audience's attention, has a release with that like nice little rush, and then it has a part where they could enjoy and listen, which leads right back up to that chorus and high intensity, and it's just like a roller coaster ride basically. But that's how I structure it a little bit. But that's pretty much it for this tutorial. I also, you know, added my tag in, obviously, did a little mixing and mastering. If you guys want tutorials on that kind of stuff, just make sure you leave comments in the comment section below, obviously, and let me know. But besides that, make sure you like and subscribe. Let's get out of here. I'm about to wrap it up.